up, everybody? Another arcade talk and Star Wars review coming at you. Hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you're at in the world. Hope you're having a great one. And please smash that like button, help the video out. And it's for my Tron machine. So let's get this thing going. Install it. Okay, guys, got the stuff all unpacked. So what it comes with is you got this piece here, which you're supposed to take out this piece, this brown here. And this is actually it's for your display. You're supposed to put it in there like that. That's all that is. It's supposed to make it look more like the real Tron display. That's what that is. If you didn't know what that piece was, it's supposed to make it look more authentic like a Tron. So that's in the box. Then you have translucent for the MCP. You can use that, or you can use this print of it. What both of those look like together. I'm going to try to use the translucent and see what it looks like with the little bit of light I have. If you use either one of those, you can actually put this film, I think it goes on the back of it. Or you can use like one of those picture frames. You can put that on there and you can actually have a video going on there if you wanted to. And I did get these decals. This is for the spinner, which I'm glad that they sent that, because I do have one on my spinner already from the GRS, but it's not black light lit, so this one is, and then these are black light lit as well. So I did get those, and those to go beside the display right here. That's where those two go. And then of course we got our S panel. You can see it's lighted up a little bit with my black lights. I do have them on, so you can see it is activated. You can see it's actually lit up a little bit with the black lights. Yeah, I can tell they're glowing. They're definitely lit up by the black light. I think you can see a little bit there. That's why it looks purplish. But those were included. So everything's included. So I did get everything. And then these little D-pads, you wonder what those are for? Those is if you actually use a display, picture frames that move. You can put like a USB card in there, and you can put whatever on those. That's what those are for. If you put one of those in there, you put these down first. These D-pads, you put these down first to give it like a little cushion between this panel and the display. And also, when you get this panel, there's an insert in here that you have to pop out. You can see it's kind of outlined already, and you just pop that right out. It just comes right out. So now you don't have that black frame around there. So make sure you pull this out. It's kind of in there a little bit. You just have to pull a little bit. I just pulled it out. It came out. It had a little bit of force, but it's all right. You're not going to break it. That's what you're supposed to do. Ready to install. So the next thing to do is take this out. I think all you have to do is take out these two screws on one side. I don't think you have to do both sides. Third one out. Forgot there's two screws back here too on top. So you do have to take this cover off, guys. There's a cover that's over the S panel. So you gotta take that out. There's two little screws you take off for that. And then now you can get to the S panel. Then you got your 3 wires. So I was wrong, you have to definitely take out screws on both sides. Okay, guys, I got this panel off right here. What makes it a pain in the butt is I end up doing is I unloosened this screw a little bit here. I took out 1, 2, 3, 4 screws on both sides. So this top one right here and over here hold the marquee. I didn't touch this one, but I loosened this one up. What makes it a pain in the butt is these stupid wooden dowels. You have to kind of pull and push up. I pushed up to take mine out. made it easier. Took out one of these. These are on top of the S panel. And I took that out so that way I could push it up to get it out. It was easier to push it up than it would to push it down. But make sure you reinstall this once you get the other S panel in. Okay, so now I'm ready to put the other S panel in. And it goes in like this. Make sure there's a point down here, make sure that's on the bottom. Install this bad boy. So it fits in here. Make sure you go underneath the wires. Interesting. Your bezel around your display, there's like a little lip. This kind of slides up onto that. That's what's holding it in place on the bottom. Okay, I'm putting this piece back in. It goes up above. This thing's supposed to stay secure because when you tighten up the panels. Okay, that little panel's in. Now, I think you can just go ahead and put these screws back in. See, these two here are not doing anything anymore. I just put them in there just to make them look like all the other ones. This one here I'm putting in now does. And don't forget to tighten this one up. Not sure why that was loose. And this one here. Put this one back in there. That one does something. This one back here does something. These two here do nothing. Just like on the other side. Okay, so that's it. Okay, guys. So these are the screws I took out. This one, this one, this one, that one. Then on this one here I kept in. It was loose, but it wasn't because of this video. It was already loose. I kept that one tight, but I took these four out. And then on this side, I loosened that one, took that one, this one, and that one out. So it was easier to get that panel out. And I took this off, kept that one on, I took this one off, so I could, the old S panel, so I could pop it out this way. Instead of going down, because I didn't want to push it down in case it breaks something down there. So I kind of, pushed on it and kind of pulled and pushed from the front to get the S panel out. But that's what it looks like, guys. Well, it's in. These are the screws I was telling you about. They do nothing now. Both sides, they do nothing on these, but the other ones still do though. So there's a screw down here that tightens back up, and then this one up here does the marquee and it does the speaker. So those the other two I took out. So make sure you tighten those all up. I guess just the pressure of it being tight keeps this panel in, and plus you get that little bit of a lip from the bezel from down below. It's pretty sturdy. I mean, you can see it feels sturdy. But like I said, I put these screws back in so it matches all the other screws. But yeah, that's what it looks like, guys, from the back. And this is the wire saying you might want to get a piece of tape and like hold that over a little bit, because it keeps wanting to come back over to the translucent display part. And that's what it looks like installed, guys. There it is right there. Looks pretty cool. They've definitely did a better job than before. So the old design didn't activate with the black light. Now it does. And then they added this and this on the sides to make it match more. So it looks pretty nice. I mean, I like the look of it. It looks really cool. First thing about these two here, they're black lit as well. Those go one here and one over there. So there it is with the light source. Try the best I can here. Gives you kind of an idea. It looks, I don't know if it's coming through as 3D or not, but it does give it a 3D effect if you use both the translucent paper and the regular paper. I don't think it's doing it justice, but it looks pretty cool when you use both of those. It definitely looks 3D staying in here.
So you just need a good light source, a little better than what I have. Okay, so that thing you see, that's that wire. You definitely have to tape that back, but hopefully the camera's picking up where it definitely looks 3D. It looks pretty damn cool. I like it. I think that's the way I'm gonna go. I just gotta get a light box to stick on that panel like I told you. Looks pretty sweet. Pop this black light back on and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, look at that. That actually looks pretty cool. Yes. I like it. Gives you an idea, guys, what it looks like when it's on. The black light paint they use isn't the greatest, but it definitely glows under the black light, so I like it. It's better than it was before. The one they used before didn't glow at all under the black light, so this does. The side art you can see glows better, but it still glows. It's not bad. So for 60 bucks, you get this panel, the pictures, you get the spinner art, and you get the 2 bezel art pieces. Plus you get this bezel cover as well. I think it's worth it. It looks really good. Like I said, if you don't care for the art and using a back box, you can always use one of those. You can play little videos and stuff. You could put that back there instead of the paper. I like the paper. I like the effect that looks 3D, just like it did in arcades. So I'm pretty happy with it. For 60 bucks, I give this 9 out of 10. It's great. Made it look easy or not, but it's actually pretty easy to install. Yeah, definitely recommend this. It looks really great. It looks better than just a black panel. Definitely worth it for 60 bucks. And then I actually got it for 40 just because it was on sale for Black Friday. So I got 20 bucks off of it. 40 is definitely worth it if you want to wait for another sale to get one. But if you have a Tron Arcade1Up, it's definitely worth it. It's too bad it's reflecting too much from the game, but there it is, guys. Looks great. Oh, look at that. You actually can see that. The camera's picking up really well. Nice. So there, you got a good picture of what it looks like. Like I said, I'm using that translucent film paper and regular paper that they printed on. So they give you 2 prints. So if you stick both of them on there, it looks 3D. It looks really, really nice. And I got this on Etsy, and I will put the link in the description. And I'm really happy now what it looks like. That looks great. Looks like my paper moved a little bit, but you can still see it's a 3D. It kind of shifted on me. I just had to move it a little bit because I haven't taped it down or nothing. But yeah, and in person looked really good too. Cool. Definitely looks 3D. Like it. I just gotta get a light source. If I find a light source, I'll put that link in the description as well. But yeah, really like it. And make sure you tape up that wire because that black line you see is from that stupid wire. Okay guys, I just want to finish up this Tron. I got a light coming from behind there. And then I actually got some mirror paper to put in here because this is supposed to be mirrored. For whatever reason, Arcade1Up didn't do it. It's beyond me. But these are supposed to be mirrored over here and over here. And then the light coming from the translucent is supposed to reflect on both of those. It's supposed to look like you're seeing out the windows because this is supposed to look like, you know, a cycle. And then also I got this bezel in. Looks pretty neat. Had the shape like you're supposed to have, a little point up, like going up in the cone, almost like the translucent panel. And then it has like little vents. That just fits right over. And all you do is use some 2-sided tape. I put them on the back of the bolts, all 4 of them, and then just stuck it in place. And then here's the stickers I got. As you see, they're lighting up pretty good on both sides. If you pull back, they look really nice. And then they got the sticker on the spinner. That's black lit too, which is cool because I had a GRS spinner and his lens does not light up with the black light, and this one does. And it just sticks right over top. So it looks pretty cool, man. I mean, you pan back, you can even see the translucent. But like I said, I'll do an update once I get the light in the mirrors for the side there and do a little update when I get those in. But it looks pretty cool, man. I mean, I like having those little bezel stickers that light up too because it kind of makes it complete. You can really see those vents on the bezel around the monitor there up on top. You can really see them. It really makes this as complete. This is my last mod, you know, for the cabinet of Tron. It'll be pretty much done once I get that light and those mirrors. So yeah, hope you guys appreciate it, man. If you did, please hit that thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel or haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and turn that bell on. And I thank you in advance. Until the next video, I will see ya.